Here, in the wild, we see a new species of technology emerge. The Starlink. It is a marvel of modern engineering. The constellation of satellites beam high-speed internet to the most remote corners of the globe. But its story begins in the 1960s. In the 1960s, the United States Department of Defense created a network called ARPANET, which would eventually become the Internet.
Hello, geek! Create, grind, and unwind. Hit the record button.
The ARPANET is considered to be the precursor to the modern Internet. It was the ARPANET that showed us the potential of computer networks, and it paved the way for the Internet to become the global phenomenon it is today. In 1989, Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web, was working at CERN, a European particle physics research laboratory. Tim Berners-Lee used an NeXT computer to develop the first web server and web browser. NeXT computers played an important role in the development of the Internet in the late 80s and early 90s. They were powerful and expensive workstations, but they were also among the first computers to come with a graphical user interface and a variety of advanced features, such as networking and email capabilities. NeXT Computers was a brainchild of a hippie, a visionary, and arguably the most influential person in the realm of tech and communication. Steve Jobs. Overall, Steve Jobs and NeXT Computers played a significant role in the boom of the World Wide Web. They helped to make the Internet more user-friendly, accessible, and powerful. The Internet today is a very different place than it was in the 1990s and early 2000s. It is now used by billions of people around the world for a variety of purposes, including communication, entertainment, education, and shopping. The Internet is an essential part of our lives. We use it to stay connected with friends and family, to learn new things, and to entertain ourselves. But there are still billions of people around the world who don't have access to the Internet. That's where Starlink comes in. On this video, John from Outlaw Geek will unbox his own Starlink, which he received 3 weeks ago and bought it during their August promo price for 19,999 pesos and 1220 pesos shipping fee. From the contents of the box are the following: the satellite dish, the base, the Starlink cable, the power cable, the router, power supply, the visual instructions, the written documentation.
Let me know when you're done reading it.
Oh. Don't need that. It's not that stupid. I like the click.
John and his half-Italian, half-Puerto Rican brother from another mother from New Jersey, Mr. Ivan Torres, excitedly opened up the Starlink box and took out the contents. The router design is quite modern compared to the PLDT router that we are used to. It has the minimal illustration showing the orbit of the satellites around the planet Earth. Although as a designer, John noticed that the Starlink logo was quite similar to the old Reebok logo.
Holy popcorn!
The most astonishing thing they found was the numbers 4 and 20 on the visual glossy cardboard instruction. For 20 is a popular day for people who love hippie culture, reggae and rap music, psychedelia, and many other amazing things in the entire multiverse. Mr. Musk, the founder of SpaceX, Tesla, and of course Starlink, knows what we are talking about.
There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is. The combination of tobacco and marijuana is wonderful.
John, with his short, sexy blue shorts and Beatles shirt, started setting up Starlink from the phone application downloaded on Google Play with his 7-year-old Huawei Android P10 phone, in which he has been contemplating to replace for at least 4 years. But the frugal, cheap bastard in him says that if it is still working, then it does not need to be replaced. Going through the process of installation was something new for him and took him a little bit of clicking around. Setting up the Wi-Fi account, username and password, updating the software. He got a little confused with what he needed to do, but persevered like a mother effing high blood pressured idiot that he is. Relogging and using the new Starlink Wi-Fi username and password. Trying to calibrate the connection and going through every setting because he failed to read the instructions. He's dumb but also a genius like that. After some time of going in and out of the dashboard, he finally came across the check for obstruction settings. Standing like the Statue of Liberty with his gay-ass sexy shorts and stupid beard outside the cabin where they were spending the weekend at. He must have looked crazy when he started to point his phone into the sky, catching the balls of light with his camera. And when the estimated instructions started loading, a glimmer of hope lighted up in his ever-angry self, as if he knew what he was doing. Waiting and waiting for the darn thing to load and for the app to work while high as a kite felt like hours when all he wanted was to connect to the internet. He started to feel frustrated and felt his anger rise through the THC when he decided to do a speed test. And eureka! 111 Mbps of pure internet download speed for us to use on virtual meetings that used up an hour of our precious time to talk about how we can make a 70-year-old dummy from New York richer. Finally, after almost wasting all those time trying to get the Starlink work, John was able to hang out with his family and friends and have a great time. Time, it is the most precious commodity, because we will never know when our time is up. So go out with your family, spend time with friends, stop wasting your time on the internet and scrolling on social media apps. As much as Starlink can help our society to be more connected, it can also be a hindrance for us to be out there in the world and spend happy times with our family. If you want to see more content, learn how to make videos like this, how to use artificial intelligence in your work as a freelancer and online creative, or learn how to become a web designer and build websites for a living, do hit that like button, share this video to your friends, and subscribe to Outlaw Geek Facebook page and YouTube channel. Till next time, Outlaws, Geeks, and everyone in between, ciao.